The war for your soul doesn't roar, it whispers. It doesn't arrive with armies brandishing swords. It arrives through screens. Every image, every lyric, every story we consume, they are never neutral. They teach, they shape, they orient our worship. We believe we're just watching for pleasure, for a simple escape, but in reality, we are being trained. The serpent no longer needs to slither into a garden. He enters through pixels. The devil has discovered that the most effective way to blind the world is to keep it constantly, relentlessly entertained. In ancient times, idols were carved from stone and wood. Today, they are streamed in stunning 4K resolution. We call them heroes, influencers, icons, but the word idol holds the same meaning now as it did thousands of years ago. It is something that steals your awe, something that takes the place of God. Every pre-recorded laugh track, every catchy melody, every meticulously crafted frame carries a message, a worldview, a doctrine. The question is never if you're being influenced. The only question is by whom. We are all disciples of something. We are all being shaped. The battle is over. Who gets to do the shaping? Consider this story, a modern parable. There was once a young person who grew up cherishing light. They were drawn to beauty, courage, sacrifice everything noble and true. Then, they discovered a world of endless noise, an infinite scroll of content. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, their heroes grew darker, more complicated, more morally ambiguous. Their music grew colder, emptier, celebrating despair instead of hope. This change didn't happen overnight. It was a slow drip, a gradual erosion, until the day came when they could no longer distinguish virtue from vice. When confronted, they simply shrugged and said, "It's just entertainment." But by then, it was too late. Entertainment had already discipled them. The scriptures, ancient and timeless, saw this coming. The warnings are clear. Psalm 101 says, "I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes." This isn't just a suggestion, it's a spiritual survival strategy. Romans 12:2 commands us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." How can our minds be renewed if we are constantly feeding them the very patterns we are called to reject? And Philippians 4:8 gives us the divine alternative. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirably, anything is excellent or praiseworthy. Think about such things. God understood something that modern man has tragically forgotten. What you watch eventually becomes what you worship. What you behold, you become. Look around. Our modern world has built its own temples. Movie theaters have become sanctuaries where we gather in the dark to receive cultural communion. Concerts have become our confessionals, screaming lyrics that articulate our deepest pains and desires. Streaming platforms have become our pulpits, preaching sermons 24/7 directly into our homes. And the core message, repeated in 1,000 different ways, is almost always the same. There is no absolute good and evil, only your personal pleasure. Your truth is all that matters. But this is the oldest, most seductive deception of all. First whispered in the Garden of Eden. The screen doesn't just reflect the culture, it actively creates it. It sets the agenda, and if we are not vigilant, if we are not discerning, it will remake our souls in its own fractured, fleeting image. This is the call to action for every single one of us. Guard your eyes, guard your ears, guard your heart. For as Proverbs 4:23 wisely instructs, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Your attention is a sacred resource. It is the currency of your soul. Do not trade an eternity of glory for a few moments of hollow entertainment. Choose this day what you will set before your eyes. Choose what you will allow to shape your spirit. The war is silent, but it is real, and the battleground is your mind. If this message has awakened something in you, don't let it fade. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like this video to help it reach more people, and comment with your own thoughts and experiences below. Be sure to subscribe for more truth that cuts through the noise of our culture. You're watching Sacred Secrets, where the war for the soul is exposed one revelation at a time. Thank you for watching.